One is going to be a Dutch mirror between Aragon OP, also known as Birdie, and our good friend Yurashic.
Yes. So everybody, you can still place your predictions, because I personally think Yurashic can do a lot in this series, but yeah, we will see. In the left side of the map, in the color blue, we have Aragon OP playing as Dutch. In the right side of the map, we have Yurashic in the color red playing as Dutch. So it's going to be a Dutch mirror, starting with 4 gold crates, 1 wood and 1 food. Yeah, which is a good start for Dutch, I think. I mean, all starts are good for Dutch, basically.
The only way this could get more Dutch is if this was Bram against Jerome.
Yeah. And they both would rage.
And if I was Dutch.
A few hunts or something. Yeah. So let's take a quick look at the hunts. Both have a hunt the north of their base and south of their base, both even. The mines are mirrored. Well, the starting mines are quite far away for both of them, like the very first one. But
yeah,
that's always on this map.
I think the third mine is slightly favored for Yurashic, but not enough to warrant a rehost.
Yes, I think so too, but the fourth one might be favored for Aragon. Okay. Well,
yeah, it's close enough.
Yes, and it's not really too important, I think. So, let's take a quick look at the treasures they're getting. Yes, there we have it. 50 coin picking, 40 coin picking up.
There's a bear cub they can tame.
Yeah, 40
There's some
wood,
sheep.
60 wood in the center, 90 coin in the top, 70 food in the left top.
Yeah, so these treasures are probably what we're going to see the most contention around then.
Yeah, this time around the bottom treasures are not really huge. I mean, this XP is really nice, but
the Iroquois Tomahawk is pretty good.
Very soon. So I would go the north way, 60 wood, 90 coin and 70 food.
Yeah, the Tomahawk is good if you can get it early and harass the opposing explorer.
Yeah, but once again, it takes some time to take it. And
yeah, and by the time they took the
opponent
Tomahawk,
might have taken all other
worthwhile treasures, all 3 of them.
Yes.
And they do both have an envoy, of course, to scout around the map, so neither player has actually scouted the 2 really good treasures on the north side of the map just yet. But there we go, Yurashic finds the first one, the 90 coin, which is basically a villager for Dutch.
Well, yeah, it's a villager, but
they need to build it still,
right?
Of course,
so
yeah.
I would say it's basically 100 food for Dutch, which sounds a lot better than a villager. I mean, it's really going to help him age up, I think. Well,
yeah, it just needs to mine less coin.
Always coin, so.
Oh, yeah, he actually had perfect macro and had exactly enough coin.
Yeah, he's got 0 coin right now, which really shows some good macro.
Well, at the moment it's actually a downside because he can't make another villager. I guess he can just go back to his mine if he really wants to get a villager with his 90 coin.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be any good. 60 wood for Aragon though, which really is going to help him build his first bank, so.
Yeah, banks being cheaper, of course, in this patch. They cost 50 wood less now, I believe.
And we see they are both got amount the same food. Neither one of them got a food treasure yet. Both scouting in the north of the map, not really doing anything. We have Aragon OP going for the hunt. Try to get it in. It looks like Yurashic's hunt has run away a little bit. Or didn't it? Oh wait, no, he's got his first hunt already in his base.
And Yurashic is taking this 60 or the 70 food treasure, and we are going to have a treasure contention here. I think. Oh, the bear is dying pretty fast because the envoy is here as well.
Yeah, Yurashic is definitely going to take it, but Aragon might try to do some damage on either the hero or the envoy.
I think the envoy might get caught here. If he sees
it looks like they're just walking past each other very peacefully. So
I think he just
Aragon-
wanted to block its path. But the thing is, now it's pretty close to the DC, and if Yurashic really wants to save this, he can just put... Wait, no, this is Aragon's DC, never mind.
Yeah, so he's just shooting the Yurashic's envoy right here.
Yeah, but he's going for the
It's
40
not going
wood
to go
pressure
down.
in base.
Um,
So Aragon is going to get the first bank here.
Yeah, his bank going up with 3 villagers. Probably because of the 60 wood he got earlier, so that's good for him.
He actually got 100 wood, he also got 40 wood in base.
Yes, that's really good for him. Both aging at the same time in 2-1 right now.
Both with the
So-
quartermaster, of course, for the
Yes,
400
of
wood.
course. And now we will see either 700 wood of them or a bank wagon, I think.
Yeah, if they read Yoram's guide, they know 700 wood is the meta.
Yes, it is. Stable coming up
Ooh.
for Yurashic. Probably going to train some Hussar, try to harass the opponent, and then going age up. Well, that's just my prediction. Aragon going for a trade post, which I think is really good, especially in this mirror, because probably it is going to be a 8-3 game eventually, and especially then a trade post is really going to help you.
Yeah, DPs are so good.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
still
wait, never
underrated, Goodspeed says.
I thought it was 2
And-
stables going up, but it was 2 houses.
Yes, so a stable and a trade post going up for Aragon. And 2 houses and a stable for Yurashic. Bank wagon now for Yurashic. He definitely did not read Jerome's guide.
Or he is
where-
doing a more aggressive
Yes.
build.
Where Aragon has got 700 wood. So Aragon is setting up for a bit longer game. He's got 2 hunts in his base instead of the 1 Yurashic has. And he's got a trade post and 700 wood. Where Yurashic has built houses, a stable, not a trading post. So it looks like Yurashic is going to be a bit more aggressive, but I really hope he's actually going to do that. Because otherwise his...
Yeah, at the moment he's pretty
Advantage.
far behind.
Yeah. A trade post...
Although he
behind-
is ahead by a bank.
Yes, he's got 2 banks up against the 1 bank from Aragon, but I feel like Aragon should build another bank with the 700 wood.
He doesn't have the
He's going
food
to
yet,
build a market now.
but yeah, he's first getting the market. He did get out a full batch of 5 Hussar as well, which is pretty good for him. So
Yes,
he got a
he's
TP
going
and
to-
5 Hussar still, which
He's
is
going
just
to
good.
get the Explorer of Yurashic on the same place as Aragon. Well, he runs away.
Bank wagon next
I
for
would like
Aragon
to
and
see-
700 wood for Yurashic.
Yes, so still got the same shipments, but in a different order. I would like to have seen Yurashic shoot with his hero on the Hussar. Just a few shots might make one difference in one hit.
Barracks coming up for Aragon.
Bears coming up, but might be denied or...
If it's not denied, it's going to take a lot of damage at the very least.
Well, it might actually be denied. It might be straight up dying, yeah. It's going down.
There is a raid going on here for Aragon though.
Yes, Aragon taking out 1 villager for sure. There it goes. Not going to be able to take another one. Yurashic does not have a market yet, so no great codes coming. Where Aragon does have a market, but
He has no
didn't
upgrades
have any
yet, though.
upgrades yet.
And he did lose a single villager as well, but there's gonna
Yeah.
be a Hussar dying for it. Oh, and Hussar popping out as well. These are gonna get snared. This is huge.
Oh man,
All these Hussar are dead if Aragon micros this well.
yeah, and he does. Yurashic not really focusing on the Hussar, it looks like. He's just running.
And he's gonna
them.
get another snare off now, and all 4 Hussar are dead. I don't think
Yes,
there's another
and
batch in queue.
Aragon only lost 1 Hussar for that, I think.
He lost 2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he lost 2
still
Hussar
very
for
good
5.
for Aragon. Yurashic does not have a lot of hunt in his base anymore.
It's 4 banks against 2 though.
8 bikes coming out, and that is going to be the answer against us. So I really like if you could catch them, then he's going to be in a very good position. But
Oh, the Explorer snare, is that
first-
enough? No.
the Explorer should have done melee damage to snare them.
He did. He got 1 melee hit in, but the
I
pikes
believe
were
it
not
was
close
a
enough
ranged
yet.
shot.
He shot and then he switched to his sword animation and got 1 swipe in.
Yes, he
Ooh,
takes
one
out
hussar.
one hussar with one hit. So the hussar
Let's see if
from
there's some
Aragon
more
are
villagers
not
that can
really
go down
going to
here.
be too useful, but on the other hand, he's sent 600 wood, which means he's going to be ahead in economic.
Yeah, and he's
style.
idling quite a bit of villagers here, actually. And he might get the explorer. No, he needs to run away from those pikemen. Can he get the
Might get
villager?
another field,
Oh, he got
yes,
the villager!
another field, but the pikemen have caught up.
And I think he's only gonna lose one hussar for that villager if this one can run away from the snare range. Yeah, and Yurashic accidentally herding his herd away. Can you tell I'm hyped for the next game?
Yes. Well, by the way, happy birthday, Maito.
Again.
Yeah, Yurashic has got these 8 pikes, but they aren't going to be very useful just standing over there, where Aragon has got 600 wood, builds another bank with it, and hopefully starts going with market.
Yurashic is ahead in eco at the moment, actually, by 10 population.
Yeah, because he's one bank ahead, but I figure that won't be for long, because Aragon still got 300 wood in his bank.
Yeah, but now there's skirmishers here as well.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
point is really
just
going to be the
difficult
end
to
of
deal
the
with,
fight.
but Yurashic is aging up very soon. But look at his resources. He has 1,000 coin too much. And still needs food for his age up. And look at his Huns. Because of his relatively
He can't
poor
get
herding.
any food. If those skirmishers would stand on top of the Huns right now, he could deny the age up.
Well,
Or
he
at
can't
least
deny
slow
because
it
there's
very
too much coin. He could very easily build a market like over here and just buy the food.
Well, he would
But-
still delay it by like
Yeah, for
30
sure.
seconds, and that would be huge actually.
He
And
definitely
now
needs to
it's
push that
aging
Huns.
up. If those hussars would be on front of the mine, he would be in a much better position than he's now. Those small things are really going to be huge actually.
He might get another villager here. Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
one more, maybe
Get
second.
another
No,
villager.
stable gets cancelled.
Stable gets denied. Units lost for Yurashic, 4 villagers so far, and 1
But
for
he is
Aragon.
aging up and Aragon is not, so...
Yeah, the stable might go down, but the skirmishers and hussar don't have a lot of
Infantry attack for Aragon.
6 pikemen over here. And now he's Fortress Age, so Saloon coming up.
I think Yurashic realizes, oh, I have way too much coin.
1600 coin. Yeah, and if they're good mercenaries here, it's actually kind of weird how the randomness factor of mercenaries is going to influence the game so much. I mean, if they're going to be good mercenaries, then
Yeah,
going
and
to be
they're going to need to be
decent
because at the moment it's impossible for Yurashic to get any food for, well, I mean, until he pushes out of his base. Ooh, there's Fusiliers!
yeah, basically Fusiliers are like musketeers with the speed of like light infantry or something.
They are Ashigarus, but even crazier.
Yes, but they also have a damage bonus against goons and riders, just range
Yes,
cavalry.
which is
they are like
really good.
skirmishers combined with musketeers.
Yurashic has lost 7 villagers though, which has caused Aragon to catch up in the eco population even though he is behind the bank. When he spots the saloon and he goes straight for it. Let's see units in queue. Is there anything in the queue?
Corsairs.
There's Corsairs!
If those Corsairs, but yes,
there they are!
Right on the Hussars,
And the pike flank!
coming in with the Minutemen, and now all these Hussars are probably going to go down because
These Corsairs have
very
6 speed!
speed.
These skirmishers are dead as well, probably.
Skirmishers scouting very well here, though.
But the Corsairs have 2 speed more. There might not be enough of them though.
And the skirmishers still going down with the berries slowing them down, and the Minutemen doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Hussar got away though,
And now the
but...
military unit population is in favor of Yurashic. He's 1 age up, and he's still got the same ego.
Aragon is aging up as well though, and there's more Corsairs in queue for Yurashic. The problem is like these Corsairs are all great fun and such, but if Aragon just like makes a wall, then like, you know, you have Corsairs. And what are they? Well,
Yeah,
they actually
that's
do have
probably
20
not
siege, so
going
it's
to
not the
happen.
worst. But still, you don't want your Corsairs to be sieging a wall. These things cost like 200 coin each.
Yeah, there are another 5 coming out. They indeed cost 200 coin. We do see like the raiding party here. Minutemen, Pikemen and Barrier Corsair. That's like a combination we have never seen before in, in any game. I mean, that's such a random combination of units.
And there we go, Aragon reaching the 4 Crusades, and now Yurashic really needs to do something.
Yeah, 4 Hussar coming out for Yurashic.
He's finally hurting this hunt though.
Yeah, I do like that, with houses also there for the line of sight. He does have a much better military unit population, but of course the skirmishers are going to be out for Aragon pretty soon. He's got 1 being sent right now.
And there's going to be a flank by these Hussar, but they get scouted out by the remaining Minutemen. Because I would have just put like 1 Hussar in trample mode and just quickly kill all those Minutemen.
Well, I don't know, they still do 26 damage in range, so it would just be a waste of Hussar, I feel. I'd rather take him out with a skirmisher. He did send
maybe
8 skirmishers now, so he's got a lot of skirmishers.
Yeah, I agree with the shipment choice. You need skirmishers at this point. You took down his stable. You know he also cancelled the stable in his base. You saw the saloon. You know he's probably pretty all in on that. So I do like the skirmishers.
Yes, I like the skirmishers too. He's building his stable and barracks up again, and yeah, riders coming out now for Aragon.
I don't think he can fund all of that. He's going to need to cancel mercenary production.
Population, but of course the berries are 2 population, and he also got Minutemen and Pikemen, and those are not worth very much. So
especially because these Minutemen only have 1 hit point and they still pick up 1 population.
yes, exactly. Looks like Yurashic is done with being so low on his eco, so he sent 1000 wood, where Aragon sent 9 riders.
I'm not sure what he can do with that 1000 wood. He can build 1 more bank, I suppose?
Yeah, or maybe a town center, because he's really done with not having any hunt or something.
But how is he going to get out on the map to build that town center? Where is his explorer?
Aragon now finally doing his market upgrades, where Yurashic does not have a market at all yet.
Stable might go down again here, but 5 Hussar pop out
right?
first.
Top
But
of
there's a
riders.
lot of Reuters here, so I think he should be fine. And once these Hussar go down, these skirmishers are going to be uncontested pretty much. Although the Barbarian Corsairs actually get in melee with them, that's not good.
Yeah, he still has 13 Barbarian Corsairs left, and they kill a rider in, let's see, yeah, few hits actually, in 3 hits or something. Barbarians do a lot of damage against the riders, not so much against the skirmishers.
Yeah, the problem is, of course, the weakness of these Corsair type units is usually the Musketeer. But Dutch can't make Musketeers, so I think that Aragon's best bet to deal with heavy Corsair armies is actually Halberdiers, funnily enough.
No, I think still skirmishers, just in a bit bigger mess. I mean, skirmishers.
I'm not sure if he can get enough of them, that's the problem. He needs something to tank for these skirmishers because he can't get enough out anymore at this point. He had already sent 1 shipment.
Big masses of riders still beat those Corsairs. I mean, they still don't have the speed. He's
That's
just fighting them right now, and this is just going to be
The Raiders
a
are
waste for
still
Yurashic.
a bit faster than the Corsairs. The problem is, like, he can't actually make skirmishers until these Corsairs are dead. Because the Raiders need to kite the Corsairs. And if they do that, the skirmishers are completely exposed. So he really needs to get these Corsairs down, or he's just going to lose the skirmisher war.
Yes.
He does have 1 card advantage on his skirmishers at the moment, though.
Oh, I can hear you again. I'm not
damn.
quite sure what the problem is.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah, just really bad quality.
Okay, that's strange. I hope it's only on Skype. But as I was saying, Aragon has a 1 card advantage on his skirmishers at the moment, so even though he has slightly less, his skirmishers can still stand toe-to-toe with Yurashic's reasonably well, as long as these Corsairs don't start whacking them.
Yes, and it also looks like Aragon and Yurashic still not going for the market upgrades. They still got the same amount of economic.
Actually, Aragon has
Potential.
hunting dogs and gangsta.
Yes, but not going for steel traps or.
Yeah, none of the tier 2 ones. Not even placer mines, actually.
Yeah, I really don't like that decision. So we do see a big skirmisher mess for Yurashic now, with his 2 barracks.
I think the Corsairs might have scared him a bit too much.
Maybe he's going for the Waardgelders.
Oh, that's also yeah. He did send the church card, so he might be
Yeah,
going for
Stradion's
those
coming
upgrades.
out. Waardgelders. Ha! Finally, I can talk some Dutch.
Waardgelders.
Yeah, so Waardgelders are basically just Stradiots.
585 hit points.
Yeah, that's so much. It's basically a guard hussar or something.
And of course, Dutch doesn't have dragoons. They have these Reuters, which, you know, they are better in a way, but they are not better when it comes to actually doing damage to cavalry.
Well, and he just doesn't have enough of them. He has
Ooh, and
30
infantry combat as
skirmishes
well.
and only 5 riders. He's still got the 5 barriers, so...
But
in this
Aragon
fight,
skirmishers have
really about
2
might.
guards now, whereas Yurashics have 0. So the skirmishers from Aragon are much stronger than those of Yurashic.
Yeah, those 2 cars on them definitely help.
The problem is, of course, that it's 40 skirmishers to 18.
Yeah, and those 2 cards are only going to be 15% more, so Yurashic is still in a very good position here, so I would like to see him push out a bit more.
And Aragon does not have the 7 skirmishers in his deck, actually.
By the way, Yurashic did spend all his 1000 wood. He even built another bank, so it just looked like it paid off after all.
Yeah, Aragon is still only on 4 banks.
Yeah, and I think like Yurashic is in a fantastic position right now.
I kind of don't like
Minuteman
Aragon's deck.
even
I don't
coming
think
out.
he needs this Tulip speculation. That should probably just be 7 skirmishers.
Which one should be 7 skirmishers?
The Tulip speculation. That card is just kind of bad. It's the H4 one that improves banks.
Yes.
That should just be 7 skirmishers.
Yeah, definitely. Yurashic even has 8 halberdiers in his deck. Very interesting.
Instead of the Swiss pikemen. I mean, I do like halberdiers. They are like good in a way. I do think they need the other card though, the military reforms, I think it's called.
I don't see too many uses for them. The entire batch of skirmishers shooting at one Stadiot and still not going down, but still those Waardgelders are absolutely wasted right now.
Yeah.
It's really a
That
shame.
was his way of dealing with these skirmishers.
Yeah, and it's now gone for nothing. It cost him 2,000 resources to send the card, 1,000, and to do the upgrade another 1,000, and just basically wasted. And I think that's going to be the GG. Those Waardgelders.
The card is an
should have helped
H2
him
card,
more.
so it's not quite 1,000 resources, but he did send it
Oh,
in
yes.
H3, so...
Yes, it's basically still 1,000 because he sent it in H3. He could have sent other cards. So yeah, Aragon was in quite a good position, I feel, but he could not do the right amount of damage, and yeah, he aged a bit later than Yurashic.
I think it's because he lost too many skirmishers to the Corsairs. If you fall behind in the skirmisher count in a skirmisher mirror, you are just destined to lose.
Yes, that's always true, especially in these Dutch mirrors, I think.
If you fall behind on skirmishers, it's just gonna snowball more and more and more.
By the way, can you put my sound a bit harder? Is Jim asking in the Skype chat.
I don't think I can put you louder. I think you're on maximum already.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I just talk louder then?
That's also... yeah, that's something that's possible. I
Okay,
can't put you louder.
Okay, I can try to talk a bit louder or clearer. Maybe put the microphone a bit closer to my mouth.
That might also help.
So, what are we going to see next? Maybe we will see another Dutch.
They can't... they need to switch...
Oh, they can't
civs.
choose Dutch, sorry. Maybe
They-
we see Portuguese again. It's of course Cascade range.
I just want to see a civ that's not European.
Yeah, I would like to see Japan or something.
I would love to see Japan, but I don't think it's going to happen. Not on this map. Although
Maybe India. Maybe India is coming. Also very good on this map, of course.
like Japan is kind of like mixed opinions on this map. Like on one hand, there's a lot of berries which Japan likes, but there's like 2.5 hunts to shrine.
Yeah, it's like a two-sided edged mirror sword or whatever the
A double-edged blades.
yeah, double-edged blade, two-sided mirror. Yeah, that those are so bad.
It's a reflective mirror even.
Yeah. A two-sided blade. Like there's on one side of the blade there's a side, and on the other side there's another side. Those are really the worst.
Wow.
No, it's a two-edged sword. Because yeah, berries are very good, but low hunt is really going to hurt you.
Some
choose
Dutch
Russia.
sayings really don't translate well into English.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
they're-
walking in the house with the door.
Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So Yurashic are choosing Russia here, and I know Yurashic likes his Russia. And I do like to see Russia here. It's a European civ, but still, I always like Russia, and
Russia is
I
good on this
like
map.
it's just really a fun civilization, especially on the EP.
Russia is actually my second main civ. Although granted, I play it slightly different and very much worse than anyone else.
Okay, I'm just quickly going to back the stream
Spain.
to see the stamps.
I'm going to check Yurashic's deck, and I'm going to hope there is a deck with advanced mill in it.
Advanced mill against Spain. Oh man, this is
There is no advanced mill, and I'm sad.
such a cool matchup. I really like that we don't see another ports India Dutch mirror. I'm really excited for this.
I wonder what Aragon has planned with this Spain.
Probably going fortress agenda, because H2 against Russia is just really hard to win, I feel.
Especially
with Spain.
without Stagecoach.
Yes, with no trade bows here, I feel Spain like can't really do what they're supposed to do. But okay, so ladies and gentlemen, in the right bottom of the map, in the color red, we have Yurashic playing as Russia, and in the top left of the map we have Aragon OP in the color blue playing as Spanish. They are starting with 3 food crates and a wood crate, and Russia with 5 food crates and a wood crate. Let's quickly check if the mines are okay. Both have 2 mines close to them. Third one for Yurashic is right there. Third one, I think it's quite fair.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
This looks fair. In terms of hunts, both of them have no hunts, so that is fair also. So yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, check the hunts. Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's Cascade Range, there is none!
I checked the hunts, couldn't find them, so that's okay.
Wait, I thought Starvation was done already.
Oh yeah, now they're all talking in the chat about the two-sided mirror, yeah. Okay, well, anyways guys, so what can we expect here, especially for the people on YouTube who didn't follow our discussion earlier? I think we will see Spanish going for a fast fortress or a semi-fast fortress, because playing in H2 against Russia is really hard to win, and Russia, I would say H2 push would be really good, but I think Yurashic might have some fortress shenanigans planned. We will see his deck once he chose it.
Oh yeah, he might be going for that ace card where all his strelets turn into musketeers.
Especially against Spain, that's not so bad, right? I mean, a lot of musketeers, yeah, I mean, that's... I'd definitely like to see that.
Personally, when I play Russia, I send advanced mill, go fast industrial, and spam Tartars. I love Tartars, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're definitely amazing. So let's see about the treasures. Just a few small ones so far. 50 food in the south of the map. A lot of beavers again. I mean, Garja, come on, what is 50 beavers? You really
They're
like
building a
those?
dam. I mean, there's like 2 pools of water. They need to build a dam.
Oh well, that kind of makes sense. But they're just sitting in a hole and like they've got like 20 coin in these little holes. I don't get it.
No, it's their
Right.
hides that you sell on the black market.
50 food here too, surrounded by beavers, and we got 40 food in the center of the map. And
I'm
after
just following
these two
this
have
war
been
dog around
taken,
currently.
Everything is gone except for the beavers.
I have my camera lock on this dock. I'm not losing sight of it.
Yes.
Unless something really important happens, of course.
Well, treasure-wise, we have Spain with the dog, of course, which is in very low health. So if it walks past a villager, I would probably just shoot it with a villager to make it go down.
Aragon actually got 120 wood worth of treasures.
Yeah, all those small wood treasures really add up. 120 wood is going to be great for him.
I'm not even going to bother counting up the beaver treasures. Let's see how long this war dog can survive in enemy territory.
Yeah, well, he's not going right past the town center. So
Spain is actually going colonial before Russia.
Yes, Spain engine up. Yurashic
the
with 40 villagers, of
governor.
course, and a wood trickle.
The governor is the coin plus the tower, right?
Governor is coin plus tower. Yes, that's true.
Very good on this map, of course. You can put it near the blockhouse, maybe, or just on one of the Huns.
Maybe near the Huns that are non-existent, but still. Yeah, taking a beaver treasure with villager here, and it looks like 2 villagers are going forward. So Yurashic going to do something at least a bit aggressive. Probably going to build a blockhouse either here for highly aggressive play or a bit more in the center. But I would say if he builds it right here, then he's really going to deny Aragon his hunt. So
Yeah, you could also put the tower like over here to protect the beavers while they build their dam.
and then like halfway the game, the water is gone. So yeah.
To be fair, like most people would probably like that because the water on this map might as well be
Yeah.
a cliff.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Nobody's going to fish on this except Bonang and Kinesi. But
I think even those people realize it's not really
it's
worthwhile.
useless. Yeah. Blockhouse going up in the center of the map.
The hunt was nicely herded away from the blockhouse though. Aragon
Yes,
in time.
and a tower going up. So Aragon has got a bit of an advantage in terms of defensive position here.
I feel like his
but
tower needs to be
Yurashic
a
just-
bit more back so it's in the range of his town center.
Yeah, for siege units that would actually be helpful. But Yurashic claiming the map with his blockhouse right here, and
It's gonna get scouted though.
it is scouted. Dog still running past here. It's a bit more healed now. I think those dogs get HP once you age up.
I would assume so. I don't see how else that dog got healed. I don't see a priest or anything like that.
Yeah. So yeah,
700
it's probably-
coin for Aragon, so this is definitely a very, very fast fortress.
Yeah, and 5 Cossack for Yurashic, which is basically standard, even when you're not going full aggressive.
It's just
I
such a
still
good
like to
shipment.
send 5 Cossacks. The Musketeers going immediately for the tower, and the Cossack just trying to catch a fill, but that's not going to happen. The fills are all very close to the town center, and he's already on his way to H3, but he is losing this tower for sure.
Yeah, and that's actually a pretty big problem for him that this tower was in such a position. Like, if you go with this super fast fortress as Spain, you want your tower to be as close to the enemy base as possible, so your 2 Falconets don't have to march across the map.
On the other hand, the blockhouse is right in the center, so
That's
if he
true.
chooses to take on the blockhouse
Ooh,
first.
7
Oh,
rods
6.
popping on these Cossacks.
Oh, 7 Rodeleros, of course. Yeah, the thing still says 6.
Oh, is it 7?
No, it is 6.
No, it's 7 actually. Wait.
Oh yes,
one,
but the picture says 6.
Yeah, it does.
And the text,
But it is
says
7.
6. But
Some
it
of the
is
Spain
7.
shipments got
7
changed, of course, in the
Rodeleros.
patch.
right at the 5 Cossacks, which means those Cossacks are all going down, but the tower's still going down.
And he lost the villa as well, actually, that was hurting.
Cossacks
And he might
still,
lose another one as well.
2 of them fleed and taking out 2 villagers. Wow. Okay, that's quite of a big deal. I mean, those Valerians were not as useful as they should have been, I feel. And those musketeers took out the tower, but like I said, the falconets don't have to walk that far, only from the town center to the blockhouse.
Because of course, the Rodelleros are pretty bad against these musketeers, even though they're Russian musketeers.
Yeah, they're not like Barry Corsairs or something, right? I mean, those Rodelleros...
They are similar,
they're similar,
but quite a bit weaker.
Yeah, they're like 3 times weaker. So, yeah, he's going in for another raid, but the Rodelleros are there to catch them. Actually going back with the Cossacks to try to catch the Rodelleros with the musketeers.
Yeah, he should did quite a bit of damage to that one Cossack. And there is the fortress. We're going to need to see what his first shipment is.
Well, he aged up with 4 hussars. So I would think the first... I would say it's going to be 2 falconets.
It's what Spain wants to send first.
What did you say?
It's what Spain wants to send first.
Yes, of course. And
I'm not sure if he can though.
Take out all the musketeers with the 2 falconets easily, and take out the blockhouse later. Another 5 musketeers coming, so Yurashic is really committing to this. 700 wood being sent by Yurashic also.
I'm not sure if I like this fight before his first fortress shipment arrives.
Yeah, I would have waited to... I mean, he lost 3 hussars, actually more like 4 hussars, to a few Russian musketeers. That should not have happened.
It was nice to like poke in a bit and take out the Cossacks, but I don't think he needed to devote himself to a fight like that.
Yeah, I really don't like that decision. He does have 2 skirmishers out, but Yurashic does have a stable. Yurashic also doing market upgrades right
Getting
now.
a second blockhouse up as well.
Yeah, and you can see it in the recalculated unit population, economic unit population.
Yeah.
28 against 16. So Aragon really has to make very good use of his age up, and I'm not quite sure if he's going to be able to do that. He's got 800 food in the bank with no gold, so yeah, he definitely should gather some more gold. And I'm not quite sure where his first shipment is. He's got 1 in the queue. He's got a shipment ready. Where is he waiting for? 700 wood coming out for Aragon.
I don't understand that.
I don't like the decision. I mean, he has...
I think it's actually because he needs houses.
Yes, but this just comes way too late. He could have sent 1000 wood, but he doesn't have it in deck.
Yeah.
1000 wood would have been way better right here. I mean, it would be 300 free wood. Oh, Cossacks coming out right there at the hussars. 2 hussars for Aragon going to be killed.
At least he knows there's a stable now. That's the advantage that he got because of this. And I use the term advantage lightly here.
Yeah, because Yurashic is just in a very strong position. His economic potential is like twice as good. He's got 2 blockhouses in the center and a stable going up. Now working on the... Well, not really working on market upgrades, but only hunting dogs. But
Which is kind of useless because he's on berry. He's on berries.
Yeah, he's on berries, so... But that's always on this map, right? But Aragon, like, he's gone fortress, but still had to send 700 wood, and that really sucks for him. You really don't want to send that once you're already 2 minutes in Fortress 8, right? I mean, usually you send it when you're in transition.
Yeah.
So
it's
got a market
not good.
up, but that doesn't make up... Well, 5
Lancers though, and those are really good.
Yeah, but not against his Cossack mass. He's got 10 Cossacks, so... Let's see what the army pop is. 17 Cossacks. Yeah, those 5 Lancers are just not going to do the trick against so many Cossacks.
No, he does have 5 Dragoons as well though. Or is that
4 Dragoons,
4.
actually.
Sorry, yeah.
But still, 4 Dragoons... I just don't think he can micro it well enough to beat 24 Musketeers and 17 Cossacks. I mean, they're Russian units, but they're not completely useless, right? So
12 pikes coming out though.
5 pikes coming out. He really hates those Cossacks, but still, there are 24 musketeers. He's
I think the 9 Rodoleros might have just been better than 12 pikes.
or still 2 falconets and just train a few pikemen to fend off the Cossacks. I mean, well, the pikemen are going to be good at sieging, but he's got strelets out now, 13 strelets sent. And Aragon is just not in a good position here. I mean, even with all his Fortress 8 shipments and his Fortress 8 units as dragoons and skirmishers, he's just not going to beat this mess. Yurashic can probably just right click on here and...
Oh, he needs to be careful, like, there can pop dangerous things out of that TC at any moment, so I don't think he can just right click.
Cossacks can just stand under the TC.
Ooh, the pike's in a pretty good position here though.
Pike's in a good position to take on the Cossacks, yes, but the pikes go down very quickly because of
The problem is now the Lancers are on the Cossacks and the pike are on the Musketeers.
Cossacks on the Lancers, this is really good for Yurashic, but the Dragoons coming in now, trying to do some damage across the Musketeers, but there's still 27 Musketeers left against a few units, and more Cossacks walking into the base, so no falconets coming out. Minuteman pop, a bit too late, I would say.
You know, the problem is, of course, Spain does not have a skirmisher shipment, so his way to deal with these Musketeers is Lancers and Falconets, basically.
Yes, and it's too late for Lancers right now. I mean, with all the Cossacks and so many Musketeers, they're not really worth it anymore. So, it's either Falconets or die. But if there are Falconets coming, a pop of 5 Cossacks or 10 Cossacks will just deal with that. And I think like Yurashic is just in a winning position here. I don't think there's much Aragon can still do.
There's the 2 Falconets. I mean, he did take out all the Cossacks, so...
Actually see Yurashic walk into that.
Stagger mode. Boyars being shipped.
Boyars shipped, and those Strelets really being buffed right by that. I mean,
and the Cossacks, more importantly.
Just a good guard in general. I like how he's got berries right here, where there's Hunt right here. Oh, he's now going back. Whoa, it's like he's stream sniping.
I think we should disqualify him. Even building a wall here, I do like that.
Yeah, he really doesn't like these beavers, right? I mean, he just wants those beavers to be cased inside a wall or something.
No, he's helping them. Look, he's helping them build a dam.
Oh yeah, of course, it's going to be the dam. The great dam, and we let the beavers pay for it. Yeah. So, what is going on for Yurashic? He's just... he might actually go H. I mean, if you look at the resources, he's got 500 from each resource stacked right now. Oh, now he's spending it again. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do here.
I'm not sure why Aragon is sending so many pikemen. He still has his Rodolero shipment left.
Yeah, he sent another 10 pikemen, and I don't think 10 pikemen is any better than 9 Rodoleros right now.
I mean, is it even better against cavalry? I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's he's still got 14 Cossacks, but the 10 pikemen are going to protect those falconets pretty well. One blockhouse goes down, but Yurashic immediately replaces it with another one.
Is there anything besides siege damage where 10 pikemen beat 9 Rodoleros?
Yes, but of course they're not being used for siege right now.
Yeah, that's why I said excluding siege. I don't think there's anything where the 10 pike can beat the 9 Rodoleros besides siege damage. The Rodoleros also have just a lot more melee resist, I think.
Yeah, they do.
And more speed, more damage.
Another blockhouse going down, but the third one is up. So he's probably just going to keep pushing in there, but still I feel like...
Ooh, these Cossacks have 2 cards now. They have both the Cavalry Scout and the Boyars.
Yes, and those Cossacks are really going to be strong right there. I mean, 1 population, but they have so much HP right now. I mean,
and damage as well, actually. 29 is nothing to scoff at.
Yes. I think like Yurashic can still just push in this and it's over. I mean, all 30 Strelets and 50 Musketeers are totally gonna deal with those 10 pikemen and the dragoons. And he's got 24 Cossacks. I mean, come on.
I think he was waiting for this batch of
with
10.
the Cossacks alone. I bet $100. So.
Well,
No,
not quite, because there is dragoons. He can't do it with just the Cossacks.
Yeah, but you get my point. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Ooh, and the Falconets are completely exposed here.
It's totally out of position. Well, the pikemen more off.
I mean, the Cossacks can beat these pikemen. That's the problem.
Yeah, now the Falconets are down for basically just a few Cossacks lost. He lost.
Not even, I think.
Cossack.
Did he lose one? Oh, he lost one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 23 left. Yeah, so basically he lost his shipment, and now Aragon has nothing scary anymore.
Well, 4 Lancers, but that's not going to do anything.
Not going to help against Cossacks.
I mean, the Cossacks can actually 1v1 the Lancers now, I think.
Yeah, so I think we will see a 2-0 win here.
Yeah, I do agree. I'm pretty sure this is the final push. Yeah, there we go. Aragon resigns.
That's GG.
Yurashic wins 2-0.